Peace, family. Peace, 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 peace. Peace to all the family coming into the building. Yes, it's been a long time. It's been a long time since I chopped up game with the family. Peace to all the family coming into the building. It's been a long time. Peace to all the gods. Peace to my brother out in Jamaica. Peace, God. Peace to all the family coming into the building. Yeah, man, I'm gonna get back on the YouTube soon, man. I've been busy, man. You know, it's book season for me. You know, I'm working on my fourth and final book, so I've been real busy in the lab with that. Appreciate that, guys. Somebody said they fuck with the page. Appreciate that, family. Where's all the family listening from? Where's all the family listening from? But y'all know, listen now, your brother's been in Instagram jail. I just got my page back up, so you did. So they had me in Instagram jails for about a month and a half, 2 months. So this is the first time I'm able to go live on this page, okay? So, you know, I've been around even the times that I want to do, you know, get on live. I haven't been able to do that, okay? Shout out to the DMV, you dig? So, you know, it's been crazy. Shout out to Milwaukee. Shout out to NYC. Shout out to Las Vegas. Shout out to Maryland. Okay, we in here heavy. We in here heavy. So, yeah, man, it's been, what, 2 months, family? 2 months since I came up here and chopped up game with the family because, you know, they've had me banned. But nonetheless, the show will go on. Shout out to Tampa. Shout out to Texas. Somebody's in Malaysia. Shout out to the brothers and sisters in Malaysia. New York, New Jersey, London. Okay, so we from east to west coast. We overseas. We everything tonight. You dig? I wanted to chop up some game with the family. Somebody asked about the YouTube channel. Listen, family. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel, Voice of the Ancestors Chase. Go do that tonight. Go do that tonight. See, what we realize, and you know, when they try to ban my content, we have to spread out the content. So I have to try to go live on there. I'm trying to go live on there weekly. I'm unfortunately so busy lately I haven't been able to go live on there weekly. But nonetheless, you know, we have to spread it out. Matter of fact, let me put it. Somebody asked me, let me put in the chat, Voice of the Ancestors Chase, because people gonna keep asking what is it again. Hold on 1 second. Let me put it in the chat. Oh man, yeah, man. It's good to be back on here with the family though. Hold on, Voice of the Ancestors Chase on YouTube. On the YouTube. Okay, hold on, let's go ahead and pin that. Alright, so it's pinned. Voice of the Ancestors Chase. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, family. But yeah, man, I've been out and about, man. I've been hitting the city. The Voice of the Ancestors series is the page. All of the books on the Voice of the Ancestors series are written by me. Okay, because some people add a question about that. Is somebody else writing the books? No. All of the books, Voice of the Ancestors Volume 1, Removing the Shackles and Chains from Your Mind, is written by me. Voice of the Ancestors Volume 2, NFF, Never Forgive or Forget, is written by me. And Voice of the Ancestors Volume 3, Guns and Butter, is written by me. Okay? Yeah, man, they've had me in Instagram jail. You know, you did for the last 2 months. Okay, so they keep threatening to take away the page. We don't give a fuck though. You know, we're gonna keep speaking truth to power. We're gonna come on here when we can, and you know, we're gonna give you the real talk. You did. We're gonna give you the real talk. Yeah, man, I've been around the city. I was at the Jackson State game today. I haven't been to a HBCU football game in a long time. Okay, you know, as y'all know, I was born and raised in Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta now, still live in Atlanta. I was at Jackson State versus South Carolina State football game today in Atlanta, family. Congratulations to South Carolina State. They won the game. It was beautiful, okay? Beautiful to see so many black people in one area. Okay, I believe it was about 40 to 50,000 people, okay, actually sold out of tickets. It was beautiful to see. Beautiful to see, family. Yeah, man. Beautiful to see. So that's one of the moves I made today, family. And if y'all don't know, Jackson State has been in the headlines. Shout out to Coach Deion Sanders doing amazing things out there in Jackson, Mississippi. If you ever get a chance, man, visit Jackson, Mississippi. Very, very beautiful town, man. Good people, good spirits, great food over there, great culture in Jackson, Mississippi. A lot of people sleep on Mississippi. You dig? I don't sleep on Mississippi because my family's from Mississippi. I'm first generation Atlanta. Okay, but my family goes back to Mississippi. Beautiful town in Jackson. Coach Deion Sanders doing some beautiful things out there. But they landed the #1 recruit in the nation, family. Did y'all hear about that? Yeah, you say I'm in Mississippi. Shout out to the family in Mississippi. Did y'all hear about Jackson State landing the #1 recruit in the nation? A brother, Travis Hunter, right here out of Georgia. Right here out of Georgia. Yeah, man. Landed the #1 recruit in the nation. Beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. And family, a lot of the suspected white supremacists and white folks everywhere are so butthurt about that. Okay, they are so butthurt about that. I told you, in the black community, we have a lot of secret economies. One of the economies that we don't talk about enough in the black community are our black athletes. Family, you have hundreds of white towns everywhere that are supported strictly by black athletes. Okay, when you look at Alabama, Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Tuscaloosa actually named after a black man. Tuscaloosa means black warrior. Okay, he was a famous warrior. He fought a lot of the colonizers over there in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. They named the town after him. But nonetheless, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, that town thrives off the University of Alabama. Okay, and specifically the University of Alabama's football team, which is made up of black athletes. Damn near 75% of the team is black. Okay, it's a PWI, but the damn football teams are HBCUs. Okay, you see this Ohio State, Columbus. You have a lot of these small white towns that are fueled off the talent of black athletes. Okay, they're fueled off of it. These towns are known for nothing but football, and that football comes from the black athletes. So a lot of white folks everywhere were really butthurt about this because our brother Travis Hunter down here, who's supposed to be going to Florida State, and he changed his mind and went to Jackson State. Boy, they were super hurt. Super hurt about that. But see, they like to control a lot of our secret economies, which is the black athletes. You remember, the University of Alabama last year brought in, I believe, $100 million in football revenue. $100 million, just the football program. We ain't even thrown in the basketball program, which is made up of black athletes again. Just the football programs. Ain't nobody ever visited Tuscaloosa, Alabama. It's not known for anything else but football. Okay? They brought in $100 million. Those brothers on that team brought in $100 million for that program, for that city, for that community. Okay? Not to mention the other billions that they brought in for the local businesses, hotels, everything booms when it's a game day, things of that nature. Okay? But they don't want us to know this. They don't want us to access that secret economy that we have in the black community, which is our black athletes. And this is why they're so butthurt about Travis doing that. See, what our brother Travis Hunter is doing, by going to Jackson, Mississippi, he's putting the nation on notice. Understand, Jackson State is about to get TV contracts. They're about to get all type of endorsements, things of that nature. They're going to have nationally televised games. Okay? You're going to have a lot of scouts. You're going to have a lot of people who never even knew about Jackson State coming and visiting to see that young brother play. That's going to bring a huge boom. Deion Sanders already brought $30 million to the whole town of Jackson this season, in one football season. Now you add the #1 recruit in the nation. Oh my goodness. They're about to reach $100 million, okay, family? And they don't like that. White folks don't like that. Now, just to think, family, just to think, and this is why I tell y'all all the time, don't sit up here and try to worry about the opinions of white people, because white people can't make up their mind. White people going to be mad at you regardless. That's why I speak truth to power. I don't give a damn what white folks say. I don't give a fuck what Instagram say. They can try to ban my page, everything like that, but I'm going to always speak truth to power. You dig? Because white folks don't know what they want. Now remember, family, 50 years ago, they were telling brothers like Travis Hunter that he couldn't even go to their school. Oh no, nigger, you're a nigger. You can't go to the school. They didn't want integration in the South, in places like Florida State. Now, 50 years later, they're mad that you don't go to their school. Ain't that some shit? Can we slap my damn knee for that? Damn. 50 years ago, they said we couldn't go to their school. Now they mad that we not going to their school. Ain't that some crap? Ain't that curious, family? Boy, that just shows you can never satisfy white folks. That's why you don't even need to waste your mind. Don't even waste your energy on trying to satisfy. I don't even worry about the opinions of white folks. Okay? I don't even worry about it. You can't please these motherfuckers. Boy, if you go to their school, they mad. If you don't go to their school, they mad. Okay? So, boy, they are running around here butthurt. And when I go live on the YouTube tomorrow, I'm gonna show you some of the conversations they were having. Oh, they were just they're making up lies now. They're saying now the white people, because remember, white people don't take L's easy. Okay, white people, they're very cowardly. Some of them are very cowardly, especially the white supremacists. So whenever they take a L in something, they have to make up an excuse. So now they're talking about some old Jackson State paid him. Nigga, please, ain't no HBCU outbidding no PWI. You know, if y'all know HBCUs ain't got no money. That's the last thing HBCUs got. They ain't got no money. They got hella culture, okay, hella charisma, but they ain't got no money. So now they're just making up lies now. Okay, then now Jackson State is outbidding a PWI like Florida State that has hundreds of millions of dollars in donors. Okay, nigga. Okay, but they always got to make up an excuse when they take a L. That's one thing you got to understand about white folks. They always gonna make up an excuse when they take a L. But yeah, that really shook up the country, family. But I want y'all to start paying attention to that. Even if you're not paying attention to sports, look at the business part of sports and watch how much money is generated to Jackson State now. That was a huge win. Shout out to that brother Travis Hunter. Shout out to Deion Sanders. Shout out to all the HBCUs. Shout out to all the HBCUs. Yeah, man, they make it hard for the players to get recruited into the league, and that's one of the power moves Travis Hunter is making. He's going to bring that attention now to HBCUs, okay? You had a lot of good athletes playing in the game today that I went to in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, okay? They played in the Atlanta Falcons Stadium. You had a lot of prime-time athletes playing on both sides. There's always been talent there. Okay, always been talent there. Hell, if you don't think it's talent at HBCUs, just look at the PWIs. Okay, look at the last 20 national championships. Look at the last 20 national champions and look at their roster. Their roster is 75% black. I guarantee it. And don't even go to basketball. You go to basketball, the roster is like 90% black. Okay, ain't nobody coming to the game to see John Connor lay up the ball. Okay, you're going to see LeBron. You're going to see Damian Lillard. Okay. You're going to see the black players. Let's be clear. That's a handful of white players. Handful. Nobody really checking for them like that. But nonetheless, family, have y'all seen, let's talk a little politics real quick, because I ain't been on here in a while. Have y'all seen what's been going on in the political circles lately? Have y'all been seeing what's going on in the political circles lately? A lot of court cases. You know, we had the Kyle Rittenhouse case. I talked about that on my other page when I went live on there, but not that many people on there because I have a smaller following on my other page. You did. You saw the Killer Kyle case, and Killer Kyle is out here now. He's doing tours now. Okay. Killer Kyle is doing tours. Killer Kyle hit that fake cry up there. Okay, Killer Kyle and all the little suspected white supremacists, they came to his defense. Oh my God, Kyle has PTSD and people were making fun of him. You remember Kyle got up there on the stage? Oh God. Oh, is somebody looking at behind you? He just really went, he took a horrible acting class. Cal got up there and started. Then he came. Oh God. God damn it, this nigga need to sneeze? Hold on, nigga. I was ready to get that nigga a piece of tissue. In the black community, that's what niggas do when they have allergies. You ever seen a nigga sneeze in class? This nigga's catching the Holy Ghost. Okay, so Kyle did that. So he used the white tears to get off. So now you have other suspected white supremacists. Have y'all been seeing the Kim Porter? Kim Porter is the suspected white supremacist who shot our brother, I believe his name was Deontay Wright. I apologize if I'm getting the name wrong. But she shot our brother. I believe that was out there in the Minnesota area as well. She shot him. She said she thought she picked up her taser, but she picked up her gun. And so sure enough, they put her on the stand and she, oh my God. They asking her, Officer Kim, what happened? Well, all I know is, oh my God. So this is going to be the white tear fest lately, okay, family? So this is going to be the white tear fest. And understand, don't buy none of that, okay? Killer Cal, he was doing all that crying on the court. And 2 days after he got found not guilty, he's doing podcast. He's talking about what women he prefers to lay with. Killer Cal is doing speaking engagements at Turning Point. This was a con game, okay? Black folks saw that, but white folks tried to make it realist. This was a con game. Ain't nobody suffering PTSD out here on a damn tour 2 days after. Okay? He's on podcast talking about, oh, I like big booty women. Oh, this nigga was running a con game. Okay? Con game. Killer Cal went out there to do exactly what his name says. Kill. Okay? Let's be clear. Let's be clear. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that Charlemagne. I'm going to go deeper on my YouTube channel because I like to pull up clips and stuff so we can follow along. You dig? And then on the Instagram live, you know, they're not going to let me save this. So, you know, I'll go harder on my YouTube channel. Okay? Yeah, man. So they're playing these little con games, family. They're playing these little con games now. And this is why I tell black folks, let's be clear. And I say this all the time. This system is working how it's supposed to work. Understand, the system is working to get to get white men or white women off. Okay, this system works where if you're a white person, you can kill a black person or a non-white person with impunity. Okay, the system works how it's supposed to work. That's why, as a black man, I take justice and I implement justice as I see fit. Okay? That's why as black men, and I'm specifically talking to black men, we have to implement justice the way we see fit. Let's be clear. If Killer Cal gets one of my relatives, you better find him before I do. Law enforcement, you better arrest him before I get to him, okay? Let's be clear. Kim Porter kills my child, I wouldn't give a fuck, okay? I want that back in blood. I need that, okay? I need that. I believe eye for an eye, okay? Let's be clear. This is the same thing white people do. I'm not saying anything extreme. This is the same thing white people do, okay? You kill a white child, it's a group of armed white men that are going to come to your door, okay? And I'm not talking about the Klan. I'm talking about law enforcement. You kill a white child, law enforcement's going to kill you. The white man in law enforcement are going to kill you. Okay? See, they implement justice how they see fit. We got to start doing the same thing. Okay? We got to start doing the same thing. We got to implement justice the way we see fit, because that's the only way people understand. Okay? Let's be clear. Under a system of white supremacy that we're under, okay, we are under a system of white supremacy. The only two things that white supremacists fear is the loss of finances and the loss of life. They don't fear a nigga marching. Okay? They don't fear black tears. They don't fear being called a racist. Okay? Because in their eyes, white supremacy is about genetic survival. So they have to be racist. You calling them a racist, I have to be racist. Because we know, according to science, I'm not saying anything that's, far-fetched. Okay, according to science, more white people are dying every day than are being born. So racism for them, white supremacy for them, is about genetic survival. Okay, they have to do these things. They can't afford to lock a Killer Cal up. The Killer Cal, they need those numbers. Let's be clear. Killer Cal is their warrior class. Let's be real. Let's be real, family. So the only thing they understand in a system of white supremacy is the loss of finances and the loss of life. That's the only thing they understand. They understand when you take money away from them. See, that's what, going back to Travis Hunter, who committed to Jackson State. They understood that L. That's why they're up in arms about it. He took money out of their hands. See, it's one thing to say, hey man, we got to have change. It's another thing to put the actions to the words. See, the change is I'm not going to take my football talents that's worth hundreds of millions of dollars to a PWI that already has hundreds of millions of dollars. I'm going to take it to a HBCU. And you're going to lose out because nobody's want to watch Connor out there playing football, because Connor ain't got no juice. Connor ain't got no swag. Connor is trash. Okay? You need the brothers out there catching the ball, getting flashy with it. Okay? Doing the dances. You need that out there. That's what people want to see. Okay? People want to see the cream of the crop. And we're going to take it to the HBCUs. They understand that loss of finance. Okay? See, this is bigger than football. Everything's about business in the eyes of white supremacy. Everything's about business. See, even things we like to say, oh man, football is just a game. No, it's a business for them. Okay? Ain't no game that's billions of dollars. Okay? They have white towns that eat off of black athletes. Columbus, Tuscaloosa. Look at any of these perennial powerhouse college football teams. You don't even know the town they in. The town they in ain't known for nothing but football. Starkville, Mississippi. Oxford, Mississippi. Damn, all these random Tuscaloosa, Athens, Georgia. You know it for football because that's where the college football teams are at. Who makes up the college football team? Black athletes. This is about business, family. So they understand the loss of finance. They understand, hey man, these people are really making a change. They saying we're not going to give you our black talent, which equals black dollars. We're going to put that in the HBCU now. And they understand the loss of life. One of the biggest myths that has been pushed on black people, I would maybe argue the biggest myth of all time, is nonviolence. I love the great ancestor Dr. King. I believe Dr. King was doing what he thought was best at the time, which was nonviolence. And I understand it to a certain degree because as a general, and Dr. King was a general, he was in position to have people live or die by his decisions that he makes. So I understand that part of the game. But one of the biggest myths they have pushed on us is nonviolence. That is BS, that is BS, that is BS. Number one, white people have never gotten anything without violence. Okay? When Columbus came to this land, he did not march for it. He did not get off his ship and say, shit, I'm gonna do a sit-in. Either y'all gonna give me this land or I'm gonna sit on this beach. And I'm not gonna move. No, he said, nigga, pass me the ammunition. We're gonna take this motherfucker. Okay? And then we'll rewrite the rules as we see fit. Okay? We'll rewrite the rules as we see fit. When white folks were tired of taxation without representation from Britain, they didn't say, oh, nigga, let's do a sit-in. Oh, let's go to the local British-owned tea shop and do a sit-in at the desk and say, hey, man, we tired of this taxation without representation. They said, take that tea, let's throw it in the harbor, let's go to war. Okay? I'm not making nothing up. Challenge white people on their history. They don't even take the advice they push on us. They don't even take the advice they push on us. You dig? That is one of the biggest myths of all time. Okay? The price of freedom, family, is death. And you have to be willing to pay that price. You have to be willing to pay that price. The price of freedom ain't marching. The price of freedom ain't peacefully protesting. The price of freedom is death. Plain and simple. That's just a simple fact. And if you don't believe me, go look at the history. Not just black history. We don't have to look at black history. Go look at white history. Go look at Asian history. Whenever a people want freedom, you have to be willing to die for it. Okay? And the only real question is, are you going to die fighting? Or are you going to die holding on to somebody's leg? Begging and pleading. Plain and simple. The price of freedom is death. And they understand that. See, they understand, and the reason why, you got to understand psychological warfare. The reason why they don't show you things like the Micah Johnsons, and let me be careful, the Michael Johnsons, the Gavin Longs of the world, because I know Instagram is always watching my page, looking to take my shit off. But the reason why they don't show you that, because they don't want to show you the change that came after. The reason why they don't tell you about the long hot summers of 1967, where you had the riots in Newark, okay? Where you had the turning up of in Los Angeles and LA, the Watts community, okay? The turning up in Tampa. These riots and rebellions all over by the black communities in that long hot summer of 1967 that led to the Kerner Commission, because they don't want to show you the change that came after that. Okay? They don't want to show you the change that came after that. That's why they always push the Dr. King had a dream. Dr. King got shot, and then white people were just like, oh my God, this is horrible. What are we doing to the niggers? Oh, we got to stop this. And change came. No, change came because brothers and sisters were turning up around the country. Okay? They were turning up across the country. Like in the Long Hot Summers of 1970. Like the Black Panther Party. You dig? Change always happened. Okay? Out there in the Bay Area. There were brothers out there getting killed in the prison system by the guards. Guess who stopped that? It wasn't no protesters outside the prison. It was the black guerrilla family who said, nigga, we finna cut this shit in the bud. I don't give a fuck. If another black inmate dies, guards dying, white inmates dying, we going to war. Okay? Rest in power to the great ancestor George Jackson, who was the leader of the black guerrilla family out there, who was putting in work. Because he said the price of freedom is death. He martyred himself. That brother was so powerful, that brother got a gun in the prison. Okay? And a lot of brothers were clicked in. See, this is the ugly side of the revolution that people don't want to talk about. See, everybody wants to talk about the sit-ins and everybody wants to get out here and lock arms with white folks on the streets and do a little marching because we feel like Dr. King then. Oh, Lord, look at all these people I'm bringing together. Everybody wants to make this coalition. The ugly side of the revolution is the brothers and sisters on the streets. Okay? It's that guerrilla warfare. This is why we have to have relationships with brothers and sisters who are in those street organizations or street tribes as we call them. The Bloods, the Crips. Because even those are rooted in revolution. That's the whole reason for them being there. Remember, a lot of us don't know. We look at gang banging and we look at brothers and sisters like, oh, these niggas they just want to kill each other. Remember, Crippin', community, revolution, and progress. That's what Crip stands for. That's where Crip came from. The Crippin' and the Bloodin', that came from those white communities out there in LA that used to terrorize the black communities. So they had to form street gangs because the police was a gang. The police wouldn't defend them out there in LA. Okay? So you had to have the Crips, the community revolution in progress. You had to have the Bloods. You had to have different sects. Because we said, shit, you got these white supremacists coming over here just terrorizing the black community. We can't call the cops because the cops are clicked in with the white supremacists. We have to form our own street tribes. Okay? We have to form our own street tribes. And really, a lot of the Crippin' and the Bloodin' is offshoots of the Black Panthers. Remember, the Black Panthers, they had the COINTELPRO, so that brought down a lot of the Black Panther Party. But remember, you had leaders like Bunchy Carter. Bunchy Carter was clicked in with the Slawsons and all that type of stuff. A lot of former Black Panthers were leader of Crip sets and Blood sets. Okay? So we got to remember that. We have to have a connection with them. Every community in this revolution, in this race, have a connection with their street organization. The Italian community has a connection with the mob. It might not be a good connection, but they understand that part. We have to have this connection. Okay? We have to pay our dues to the mob because the mob is what gets things done on a street level. Okay? Have to get it done on the street level. Yeah, back then, free Larry Hoover. Okay, Larry Hoover. See, when Larry Hoover came out and started saying GD stands for growth and development, that's when they hit our brother with all them years. As long as he was saying GD stands for gangster disciples, everything was cool with the government. Oh, everything was cool. The moment Larry Hoover said, listen, GD stands for growth and development now. Oh, lock this nigga up. We got to hit this nigga with RICO charges. Oh, he's getting buried underneath the prison. He's getting buried underneath the prison now. Okay? That's why they're never going to try to let that brother out. I hope they let that brother out, but they're never going to try to let that brother out. Okay, because they understand how powerful he is. And look at the aftermath after Larry Hoover went away. Now, Chicago's always been rough to a certain degree. But just look at the communities now. Look at all these, the BDs beefing with the GDs and all this type of stuff. Look at all this. Okay, there's no elders in it. No elders. No elders in the game. No OGs in the game. Yeah, man. What's our brother, what's our brother? They locked him up. They gave him football years. See, you got to understand the correlation. We be looking at games. Oh, man, we be looking at games like All these just some street dudes. These are our street soldiers. These are our warrior class that we need them in the revolution. That's why you got to build with them. What's our brother name who had the El Rukins? What's my brother name who had the El Rukins? He was clicked in with Fred Hampton in the Black Panther Party back in the day. Was it the Black P-Stones? What's the brother's name with the El Rukins out there? He's doing football years now, but he was clicked into the Black Power movement. And when he changed his name to that Jeff Fort, there we go, Jeff Fort. Shout out to my brother White Flame in Chicago, Jeff Fort. Okay, when he changed, I believe the Black P-Stones to the El Rukins, and he said we about Black Powerment now. Oh, they hit that nigga with football years. Okay, the FBI hit him with football years all of a sudden. Okay, now he's out there in a max facility out there in Colorado. He can't even get letters. Understand, the Larry Hoovers of the world, they can't even get letters, family. They can't have any communication with the outside world. Jeff Fort can't have any communication pretty much with the outside world. So they can't do anything. Understand, we need these brothers. We need these brothers. Yeah, they railroaded Jeff Fort. Absolutely. They railroaded them. But this is why we got to know our history, family. This is why we got to know our history. We got to have the warrior class. We got to have the warrior class to put in work. See, the Kyle Rittenhouse is the warrior class of the white community. Okay? They had to let the Kyle Rittenhouse out because that's their warrior. Okay? Understand this. And Dr. Khalid Muhammad told you a long time ago, America awards its killers. They get ribbons, stripes, and bars. Okay? They get ribbons and stripes. Motherfuckers who drop atomic bombs on nations, they get ribbons and stripes. They don't shame they killers, as long as they killing for what they believe is right. Okay? They don't shame they killers. We got to understand that. They had to get their killer off. We got to go to bat. We got to fight for our kids now. We got to give them some knowledge of self. See, we got our killers killing the wrong people. Our killers killing each other. But we got to get them right, family, at the end of the day. We got to get them right. We got to establish our relationship so we know who the enemy is. Our brothers and sisters in the streets know who the enemy is. Yeah, man. You said how we gonna protect our leaders and elders? We got to get on code. We got to get on code, family. And everybody has to understand that the price of freedom is death, and everybody has to play their role. See, we got too many people. One of the reasons why we don't get anywhere, even when I look, I want y'all to study the Ferguson rebellions. Study the rebellions that go on around the country. Even the Black Lives Matter protests that they were kind of, they were doing a little rebelling last year. What was that, 2020 after the George Floyd case? We got too many people who don't know their role. Okay? It's nothing wrong if you're not a warrior. Nothing wrong with that. Everybody has a role to play. Some people, you're not a warrior, you're the nurse. Okay? Some people, you're not a nurse. You're not there to heal the sick. You're not there to do any of the fighting. You're there to do the communicating. You're a master communicator. Some people can talk their ass off. I'm not a master talker. I just speak my mind. But some people can get very intellectual and they can break it down. Okay? Some of people in our community, you're the financiers. Okay? You're the person where we don't need you on the front line. We don't need you talking. We don't need you helping nobody. We need you financing the movement. Okay? We need you financing the movement. That's what we need you to do. Everybody has a role to play. And it's important that we don't interfere with other people's roles. Just like every time, like I say, the riots break out, you always got niggas who sitting up here, man, hey man, y'all stop this, man. Get your soft ass out the way and let the warriors do what it's time to do. You done had your time to communicate. You a communicator. Now, we past communication. Brothers is putting in work. You need to get to the bag. Same thing with sisters. I see some brothers out there at these rebellions. They got some of these white supremacists cornered, and you always got a sister covering up the white supremacists. Lord, don't y'all do this now. Lord, don't y'all do this. Get your ass out the way and play your role. Play your role. See, white folks know how to play their role. Just like in the George Floyd, when that officer, Derek Chauvin, was on George Floyd's neck, What were the other officers doing? They were playing their roles. They didn't get Derek Chauvin off of him. They knew he was wrong. They knew he was wrong, but they sat up there. They said, hey, man, y'all stay back. I don't care what he doing. Y'all stay back. They stayed on code. We don't do that. You got brothers giving some of these white supremacists some work. We got Negroes jumping in. Hey, man, no violence now. Y'all stop all this now. No, get to the back, bro. Your time is up. Play your role, and vice versa. Every time we got Negroes out here, I should say Negroes, we got brothers out here communicating. We laying down the standards. Hey, man, this is what we want. We're getting political. This is what we want. This is what we need. You always got some mushmouth Negro jumping in there. Hold on now. Now, first of all, we ain't black. We Moors. Oh, God, nigga. Move out the way, bro. It ain't time for all that. Okay? Let the politicians be the politicians, man. Let the warriors be the warriors. We ain't got time for the goofy stuff all the time. We got too many people who want to play everybody role. Everybody role. Yeah, you always got a mushmouth Negro coming in. And no disrespect to the Moor, I'm just using that as an example. But I see that a lot. You know, when it's time to sit down, okay, we're talking reparations for foundational black Americans, and we're sitting here talking policies, you always got some mushmouth Negro jump in. Hey, man, now hold on now. Now hold on. First of all, before we talk reparations, first what we need to talk about is we not crayons. And secondly, we not crayons. Now what I need to see is a plebiscite for everybody in here. I need to know your nationality, your tribe. Oh, nigga. Oh. And the white supremacists love that, by the way. They allow that because that's time wasting. Let these niggas waste time. Let them niggas argue. Let these niggas argue. And by the time you get done arguing and y'all come all that, oh, time is up. Oh, man, we ran out of time. White people love to do that. They'll let us sit there and argue about some BS. And then, when you start about to give them that word, oh, we're out of time. Ah, yeah. You were arguing with Akbar Sharif Bey, and time just slipped our hands. Come on now. Everybody got a role to play, man. Everybody got a role to play. And like I said, ain't no disrespect to nobody. I was just using that as an example. Because I see that a lot. And then these always be some Negroes with no qualifications at all. Okay? These niggas, we got homeless niggas off the street. Every time it's time to sit down and discuss some real business within the community, you got a homeless nigga off the street. Hold on now. Nigga acting like he just came from Rock Nation or some shit. Now, hold on. I just got off the phone with Hove now. Now, you said you about to start a real estate developing project for the black community. Hold on now. I had New Hove back in the day. Now, do you have the proper paperwork? Yeah, brother, here go the paperwork. Okay, that's good. Now, hold on. Now, do you know your nationality? Oh, nigga. Oh. It's always one of them. Notice that. You don't see that in the white community. You don't see that in any other community. Everybody plays their role. Everybody plays their role, family. We got too many niggas who wanna jump in and do everything. You can't do everything. I can't do everything. You dig? I can't do everything. I do what I can. You dig? And when it's time for other brothers to get down, I remember I saw a white dude at the mall a couple years ago. I live in a black area. I live in DeKalb County on the east side of Atlanta, which is pretty much 90% black. I remember I saw a white dude getting hemmed up in the mall. Hemmed up in the mall by some brothers, and he was looking around like, hey, dude, hey, ain't nobody gonna help me? Nigga, I don't see nothing. I'm on cold. I don't know what you did to my brothers. I don't know what you did to them. Okay? But I'm gonna let the brothers do what they do. Best of luck to you. I got to go do something else. I'm not finna jump in. Okay? I'm not finna jump in. I'm on cold. Tunnel vision. I don't know what happened. You dig? I don't know what happened. White dude, I don't know what happened to the dude. You know what I'm saying? But he was looking like, hey, man, aren't you gonna help me? No, nigga. I don't know what you did. I don't know. Maybe you stole something from him, nigga. You dig? You owed them some money. or something like that. I don't know, but that's none of my business. I'm on code. I do the same thing police officers do. When police officers see unarmed black men getting killed, they stay on code. They hit you with the blue wall of silence. Okay? I'm doing the same thing the boys in blue do. Okay? When those officers saw Derek Chavin's knee on the back of George Floyd's neck, they not one time said, hey man, get off of him. See, that's the part I look at. They stay on code. They can clearly see somebody in the wrong. One of their brothers in blue in the wrong. They stay on code. I do the same thing. The white dude got hemmed up. Hey, shit ain't got nothing to do with me. Hey, if anything, I'm thinking, what did you do to these brothers? Okay? You're not the victim here, sir. You dig? You're not the victim here, sir, and I need to continue. Okay? I need to make sure none of your buddies are coming to try to get behind my brothers. Okay? And ambush them. See? Yeah, man, we got to be on code at all times, family. Because other communities are. And remember, on code does not mean that we all think alike, that, oh shit, we all Hebrews now. No. If you want to be a Hebrew, be a Hebrew. You want to be a more Aboriginal, whatever you are, just be on code. You ain't got to like each other. There's some niggas out there that don't like me and I don't like them. But at the end of the day, I would never do anything to sabotage them. Okay? Brother Malcolm broke that down beautiful. The FBI came to Malcolm in the 60s when he had his little feud with the nation. And they came to his house. And Malcolm actually secretly recorded them. You can find this recording on YouTube. And they wanted him because they knew he was split with the nation. They said, hey, Malcolm, listen, man, you know, we can reward you if you gave us some intel on the nation, because they knew he was kind of in a feud with the nation. They had kicked him out of his house. They were trying to kick him out of his house. They were smearing his name and things of that nature. Well, I won't say they were smearing his name because we know the FBI was involved in a lot of that. But that's what the rumor was. That's what the Times were saying. And they said, listen, man, we can give you some money, you know, if you give us some information on the people in the nation. And Malcolm said, listen, nigga, there is nothing you can expect from me, okay, about any information that's going to lead to the downfall of the nation or any other black leader. Okay, and remember at this time, Malcolm was calling Martin Uncle Tom. He was like, I'm not going to give you nothing on nobody. I'm not going to help you sabotage no other group, even if I don't agree with them. That's being on code. Okay? Then that don't mean that Malcolm was, he was on great terms with the nation. That don't mean Malcolm was messing with Dr. King like that. It just means he was on code. That's all that means. Somebody said, Hefe, I believe that's Hefe, said, how do we bridge the gap between Africans thinking they are better than African Americans? Well, one thing we don't do is we don't argue with clowns. Brothers. I want y'all to understand this. Time is our money right now. We don't have time to waste. We have to be like a freight train, family. If a goofy nigga gets on the track, run his dumb ass over. Don't argue with him. Run his dumb ass over. Okay? Run his dumb ass over. I see a goofy nigga DM me something. Hey, man, you anti-African. Matumbo, you have been blocked. I ain't finna respond to that goofy shit. Run they ass over. Okay? We on a mission right now, family. We ain't got no more time to waste. Don't even argue. If a nigga come with you some goofy stuff, hey man, they think they better than you, run their ass over. We ain't paying attention to no goofy shit. Okay? We not paying attention to it. Run them over. They're on your track. If they step on your track, run them over. Plain and simple. Don't stop. Don't see if they want to ride. Don't try to convince them to get on the train. Run them over. We don't have no more time to waste. See, this is the beautiful thing. The beautiful thing, family, is we're in the information era. See, the days of niggas acting dumb, like they don't know, hey man, just educate me. Nigga, you're sitting on a phone that can give you access to any information you want. Okay? I have 3 books out right now. You have master teachers. You can DM Baba Kaba. Baba Kaba is a master teacher. You couldn't do this 30 years ago. You had to have his number. You had to go to his lectures. You can DM him now. You have him ready and available. You can DM a Professor James Smalls. You can meet these people. We know about this. We're in the information era. So the days of Negroes acting dumb, the days of us trying to convince Negroes of the obvious, that's over with. Because we see now in the information era, they just don't want the information. Okay? They don't want to accept the truth. So being that is, if they step on your track, run them over. Run them over. Don't toot the horn. Don't say, hey man, move off the track. Run them over. Plain and simple. I know that's ugly, but it is what it is. Run their ass over. We not playing with goofy niggas no more, because goofy niggas get you killed. Okay? Goofy niggas stop the movement. Goofy niggas, when you're trying to get something done, you got your foot on these white supremacists' neck. Goofy niggas want you to stop to hold a plebiscite. Goofy niggas want you to stop and argue about religion and tribes and nationalities. We ain't got time for that. We got time for that, bro. So that's the thing. Don't go back and forth with them. If they want to believe, if certain brothers and sisters from a certain ethnicity, if they want to believe they better than you, let them knock themselves out. And if they step in your way, run their ass over. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Don't stop the train. That's the main thing. Do not stop the train, family. Because the goofy shit, it's always going to fade out. Brother Nip told you that. Nipsey told you that. Asked him about Tekashi 6ix9ine. He said don't entertain goofy shit. Goofy shit going to always fade out. Goofy shit has no substance. Okay? Goofy shit has no substance. It's always going to fizzle out. So don't worry about it. Okay? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Hold on one second, family. Yeah, it's some good brothers, like I say. The brothers who don't rock with us, the brothers who say, hey man, y'all being divisive, cool, stay over there. And the brothers who are on code, my brothers who come from Jamaica on code, Haiti on code, who come from Nigeria on code, cool, let's go. We on this train, let's go. Let's go. But the niggas on the side, who want to sit on the track and try to stop the train from moving, hey man, stop this train and have this conversation. No, nigga, you finna get run over. We ain't got no time for that. Move your ass off the track, hop on the train, or move. Plain and simple. Telling you, man, we can't waste no time. And see, that's something we got from the church. See, in the church, you know, one of the things in the church they do, and you know, some people debate it, but one thing in the church, they always got some, you know, they always allowing confessions, and that's why churches turn into 3-4 hour sessions. I used to hate going as a child. You know, I was like, oh my God, nigga, every crackhead in the building got to have a confession. Lord, y'all, I want to tell the young brother, get off them drugs. Get off them drugs. Now, I was young, and it's like, oh God, please. Let's get some constructive teaching, and let's move on. You know, everything ain't gotta be we got this thing in the black community, we gotta hear everybody's opinion matter. No, it don't. No, it don't. If you a Negro who ain't done nothing, ain't never written nothing, ain't never stood for nothing, your opinion don't matter. Shut the fuck up. And keep it moving. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. That's why I don't be arguing. Negroes be DMing me, hey man, I'm trying to debate you. Okay, brother, have you written anything, brother? Do you have any scholarship? Well, no. Okay, my nigga Matumbo, you have been blocked. Bye. Finna argue with no nigga who ain't never did nothing. That's something we got in the black. That's like I say, that's something we get from church. Name niggas who be criticizing the church and niggas who ain't never done nothing. Never. Them the main Negroes who be criticizing any progress. The niggas who ain't never done nothing. Never. Ain't never wrote nothing. Ain't never stood for nothing. Okay? After they go in on you, they go into the strip club. Okay? Come on, man. Telling you, man, run them niggas over. Plain and simple. Plain and simple, family. Goofy Negroes. Have you claimed your sovereign immunity? No, I have not. To keep it short and sweet, no. Yeah, man. And like I say, I'm not making fun of brothers and sisters who are dealing with situations, the crackhead and things of that nature. But you going to the church, you need to be going to the rehab facility. That's where we need to be taking those people. Goes back to everybody playing a role. That ain't the role. See, we had the crackheads. They want to come vent to us. They wasting our time, sister. I pray for you. You know, I can guide you to a rehab facility, but I'm trying to do something. You getting in the way, and now I got to run you over. Okay, you wasting time. Okay, plain and simple. You wasting time. When white folks, when Asian folks, when Mexicans, when they talking about business, when they talking about money, they don't have every mushmouth motherfucker in their community talking. They don't. We the only community. Whenever we talking about some business, here come a mushmouth Candace Owens, somebody who just popped up on the scene yesterday. Here comes, hey man, here comes an old celebrity. Here comes Herschel Walker, who can barely put two sentences together. A football player, but he gonna tell us about business now. I was talking to my grandma, and I said, Mama, would you want reparations? Who brought this mushmouth? What plantation did they pull Herschel off of? What plantation did they pull him off of? We the only people you see that. When it's time to talk business in the Mexican community, you see prominent Mexican businessmen. Okay, this motherfucker worth 50 million. He owned 3 Jose Cuervos. He owned, you know what I'm saying? He owned 16 car washes. You see prominent businessmen. These are the people that's talking, and you don't even know about it. It ain't on TV. It ain't on nothing. You see the aftermath. You see the policy in the bill that's getting passed. That's it. When we do some, oh shit, it gotta be on Channel 2. Oh, it gotta be a citywide event. They gotta get Cardi B to come represent us. Oh, they gotta get Megan Thee Stallion. Folks who ain't never talked about no revolutionary shit a day in their life. Here they come. They gotta put their 2 cents in. Here comes the local crackhead. We gotta get them in there. Okay? We gotta get brothers from some organization you ain't never heard of. The Black Empowerment Pizza Pie Organization for Homeless Kids. We gotta get their vice president. And it gotta be on TV. Then we have to get people who are against what we talking about. Okay? We the only people, when it's time for us to do a policy, we gotta have a Richard Spencer there. We gotta have somebody who's against what we're talking about. You dig? When they trying to build a Holocaust museum, you never see them have people who are against the Holocaust at the town meeting. Talking. Stop it. You dig? Only us. But these are things we have to see. These are things we have to see. We'll make that happen. Let's DM. I don't really do, honestly, somebody said, what do they have to do to get a meeting? I don't really do meetings like that, bro. I'm more organic. I more so meet people in person. I don't more so like connect with people over DMs and stuff like that. You know, I know some people be trying to reach out to me via DMs. I'll respond back, but I'm more of an organic person, man. I like for my people, the people I meet, to be vetted. You dig? Usually people I meet and do business with or do any type of thing with to help is people that the homie know or somebody that vetted you in my circle. Say, okay, he legit. And that's the way I want many of y'all to start doing business as well. A lot of y'all be signing up for these organizations. You seen a nigga with a gun on Instagram and he got a gun club in your city and, oh shit, nigga, I'm finna go down there too. And now the nigga done got your license to you. He done got your serial number on your gun. He done got all your history. And next thing you know, you on a black identity extremist list. Okay, y'all need to start vetting your circle, man. Vetting your circle. So, yeah, man. I like it more so, again, like I said, there ain't no disrespect to nobody. Not saying nobody an agent or nothing like that. But that's just me. I like to be very organic. I like to keep my circle very small. Very small. You dig? And the only way you get in that circle or we chop it up in that circle is if somebody within my circle has already vetted you. If you not vetted, I'm not rocking with you like that. You dig? I might, hey, what's up? Like that. But I'm not talking no real strategy, real business with you. Because I don't know you like that. You see what I'm saying? We got to start vetting people. You dig? That's one of the downfalls of our movements in the 60s. See, Fred Hampton tried to do that Rainbow Coalition. He had a lot of different people. He had Asians, he had Mexicans, he had poor white people. And a lot of these motherfuckers were agents. We got to be real about that. You dig? A lot of people around Fred Hampton, a lot of people around Dr. King, a lot of people around Malcolm were agents. And they would tell you that these organizations got so big that they couldn't vet everybody. So they just started letting in everybody. Oh, damn, poor white people, poor white farmers of America, and Asians. One of the dudes, what was his name? There was an Asian dude who used to supply the guns for the Black Panthers. He was a FBI informant. What was the Asian dude that used to supply guns for the Black Panthers? Some of my real historians gonna know who I'm talking about. Okay, it was an Asian dude who used to supply guns for the Black Panthers. He was a CIA and FBI agent. That's a fact. All he was doing when he supplied the guns, he'd go right back to the CIA, FBI, report it. And a lot of people got taken down because of that, because we weren't betting heavy enough. We just saw a motherfucker, hey man, he can get you some guns. Okay, cool, shit. He's my Asian brother in the struggle. And he was all on the Black Power. He had the hat and everything. What was that dude's name? Some of my real historians gonna know his name. Yeah, man, but this is the history we have to know. See, we be letting everybody in. Everybody is a part of our crew. Nah, bro, we gotta keep our units small. Less is more. Okay? Less is more. No disrespect to nobody, but I want to meet you in an organic way. I want somebody within my circle to vet you. Hey, man, such and such, it's a good dude, you know what I'm saying? He very thorough. He passed the background check, X, Y, Z. Then, we can go from there. Yeah, they in every organization. Absolutely. They're in every organization. There it is. Richard A. Key. Richard A. Key. Absolutely, that's him. That was an Asian dude who was supplying the guns for many. He was supplying the guns for Huey and the Black Panther Party. He was an agent, okay? He was an agent. And understand, family, we be talking about COINTELPRO. COINTELPRO ain't went nowhere. Let's be clear. All these FBI programs, they haven't went anywhere, family. I want y'all to understand that they're still here. They're still here. They're still active. This is why I don't put my name on no list. I'm very big on that. I don't sign up for no organizations or nothing like that. I don't even sign up for no book clubs. God damn it, I can buy my own books. I can get my crew and we can read the books together. I don't need to sign no list for that. Keep your name off these lists, family. Keep your name off these lists. All these, especially around times of unrest, which it should be always an unrest, but whenever they have these Black Lives Matter, you're going to see a lot of organizations pop up, the gun clubs of Kentucky and all this type of stuff. You're going to see some brothers, yeah, man, we need to take it to these suckers. Watch these niggas with these black exploitation talk. They be talking like they from the 70s. These are agents. Yeah, man, we need to stick it to the man, sucker. You feel me, brother? Agent. Agent. All day, every day. All day, every day. You dig? Watch niggas like that, man. Watch niggas like that. Always. You dig? But family, listen, man. I'm about to get off of here. I just wanted to chop it up game with the family for a quick hour. The YouTube channel is pinned down below. Voice of the Ancestors Chase on YouTube. Go subscribe to that now because we're going to go even heavier on the YouTube. That way I can have my monitor. I can show y'all some stuff on the ground because I can't do that right now on the ground. And we're going to have a hardcore talk on the YouTube. I might go live tomorrow. Whenever I go live, I'll let y'all know. So make sure you're following the page. Listen, most importantly, make sure you go right now, family. I've dropped the price on my books. You did? Because I do realize that it was kind of expensive for some people. So I did drop the price on my books. So go right now. Click that link in the bio. Get the complete Voice of the Ancestors series. It's holiday season. I know you're going to be buying your kids Hot Wheels and Teletubbies and a whole bunch of other stuff. Cool. Get them some knowledge as well. Put that balance in there. Put that balance in there. And get the balance for you. Get the balance for you. So click that link in the bio. Get the Voice of the Ancestors complete series. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. And most of all, family, don't stay safe. Stay dangerous. Don't stay safe. Stay dangerous, family. Okay, make sure you're arming yourself. Not only mentally, but physically. Okay? Keep them 223s and 556s, if you know what I mean, on you. You dig? But it's your brother Chase. Until next time, man, y'all know what it is, man. DM me if you got any questions. Peace and black power, man. I'm out. Click that link in the bio. Go get the Voice of the Ancestors series, man.